Right, we're at the park. We're gonna tune up, walking past dogs on a loose leash. Everybody wants this behavior, their dog to be able to comfortably walk past other dogs, shoulder to shoulder at a busy park. But it's not realistic if you either have a dog with reactivity or a dog who's over-socialized and so overstimulated by the sight of another dog approaching nose to nose. It's exciting. So a couple really quick tips. Start with more distance. If you need to, have your dog on the outside, your body between the dog and your dog. That's really helpful in the early stages. Then gradual, small approximations of our big goal. Big goal is to walk right past each other. You want to teach your dog how to walk next to you. What's missing for most people, is a foundation. If you haven't taught loose leash walking, it's kind of crazy to raise those expectations and think we're going to walking by. But if you're there and you're going to get through it, have some lures, some food with you, high value. I like single treats with, beef liver or something like that. And teach the skill of on by. Ready? So as they're walking next to you, point ahead of you, say on by. Good. You do enough repetitions that when real life comes up, that you can point past the dog and say on by. Another helpful thing to teach, especially if your leash training has gotten stale, teach your dog to switch sides. This is so helpful because not all dogs are the same. Some dogs approaching you want to interact, some dogs growl, some dogs sniff, some dogs give your dog social cues and your dog might respond to them. Okay, right here. Good boy. Will they switch? Good. So think if there's a dog on my left right here, easily switch sides to make that easier for them. Good. Bulldog coming. Let's do it. Come here. Let's go. Up, up. Right. So we're at the path, and the brilliant thing about this park is, well, there's a steady flow of dogs, right? Well, but you've got this really predictable outer loop where everybody walks with their dogs. So if you know everybody's gonna walk right here, look, give myself room. I've got all this room to bail out if my dog's overstimulated, but I can practice at distance. So if it's hard to walk past these two dogs, I can start here. Okay, let's go. And give yourself 10 feet of space. And if that's super easy, really, on by, this is how you can start to fade the food. Good boy. Then all I have to do is loop back. Good boy. And walk in here, same thing. If a dog starts approaching face to face and that's too hard, Willie, over here. I can give myself space. So this distance is crucial. I don't know if a dog's gonna react to a different stimulus, different dog. So it really helps me keep him at a place that he's gonna thrive. When you're fading food, you can start thinking about, oh, if I have the food in my hand, he does it, but if I don't, he can't do it. Let's go. So you can pick a low-level distraction. This could be something in the park, like a person walking past you, or a person on a bicycle, or whatever that is. And really, okay, you're trying to build a habit. One repetition does not a habit make, right? Well, so if we're gonna do this 3-mile loop, by the end of it, I'm gonna pass probably, 30 to 40 dogs, and it's a chilly morning out here. This is a busy park. Find these areas where dogs are gonna predictably be there over and over. I don't have to do the outer loop. I can park my car over there and just go back and forth in this high dense population. If you're doing this in your neighborhood, probably not gonna work. Your dog's already a little defensive of their own space, and they might be reacting to, okay, we just got out of the house, like they're shot out of a canyon. So go somewhere different where they're thinking, use high value rewards, and look for those distractions. Let's go. I see a hard one. Little dog chasing a squirrel on a flexi leash. That's one we're definitely gonna give some space. On by. Good job. On by. Good job. Very good boy. So we're building a pattern. We go past the dog, then we get rewarded. Past the dog, then we get rewarded. Eventually we're gonna fade the food. Baby, let's go. Okay. Good boy. Good job.